Hello, guys and gals, and we're back with another book review. Yay! Okay. Anyways, this is for the third Wings of Fire book called The Hidden Kingdom. I probably didn't say what the second book was called because I was silly and forgot to. Great, but it's right there on the screen. It says Tui T. Sutherland, Wings of Fire, The Hidden Kingdom. Now it's called The Hidden Kingdom because the dragons, most of the dragons, all the dragons except for the rain wings steer clear of the rainforest because there's rumors of monsters there and stuff like that. And sometimes people enter the rainforest and never come back. So there's that. But anyways, so this book is taken completely from Glory's perspective. Um, Glory being the rain wing, and not actually part of the prophecy, surprisingly enough. But the Guardians knew that they needed a fifth dragonette because of what happened in book one to the Skywing egg. And so they're like, oh, hey, let's go over to the rainforest and steal a rainwing egg. So there's at least 5 dragonettes. Anyways, and that was actually really, really good and actually fed into the prophecy, believe it or not. But anyways, a lot would be different if they hadn't done that. But we won't dwell on that. Anyways, after leaving the Sea Wing Kingdom, the 5 Dragonettes of Destiny go to the rainforest so Glory can see if she can find her family. Now, Rainwings have a different, still, way of hatching things, or a way of showing parentage, lineage, stuff like that. While the Mudwings have an odd way of pairing off, or well, it's not really pairing off at all. It's we're not going to get into that. They one night a month they well, okay, yeah, this is a child-friendly book, but anyways, all the other dragon tribes they basically have a nuclear family thing. The Mudwings basically lay their eggs in a nest and then leave them, and then they become their own like little family unit. Kind of like what I would say is almost regimented, like the Romans would do, because they have like their own little regiment, which is kind of cool. But anyways, the Rainwings, they do pair off, into a nuclear family, I would say, with yeah, a nuclear family. But they basically lay their eggs and they put them all in one big communal incubator. The way that they show lineage or parentage is the spit. Rainwings can spit venom. Usually, unless it gets into a wound, it isn't fatal. If it does get into a wound, then it will like dissolve dragons, which is kind of graphic, but okay. Anyways, but by spitting on a leaf, the venom, and then having the other person spit on the same leaf, then if the leaf stops, disintegrating, then they're the same. They're part of the same family. They're siblings or part of the same lineage, and that comes into play, I guess. But anyways, Glory is interested in finding her family. So the Dragonettes of Destiny do enter the rainforest, and they hear all these noises, and it's all really, really foreign to them because they've spent, years and years of their life underneath a mountain. But yeah, the Rainwings are friendly enough, and they have knockout darts, which is also very helpful. But anyways, something strange is happening though in the rainforest itself. Rainwings have basically been vanishing, and no one seems to do anything about it. Um, Other dragons that enter the forest have been found dead. Um, but yeah, so something definitely insidious is going on, but nobody's sure what. But and nobody seems to care enough to actually find out what's going on. So now, in the last book, it was Tsunami trying to solve all the mysteries. This time, it's Glory trying to figure out why the Rain Wings are missing and trying to just figure out what's going on. But yeah, so this book mainly focuses on the Rain Wings, and I like that approach to the series. But yeah, the Rain Wings really aren't suspicious of any tribe because they're not part of the war. They're basically neutral. They don't have any interest in taking part in the war. They're kind of a pacifist dragon, uh, a pacifist dragon tribe. I think that's what they're called. They're called tribes, I think. In fact, they don't have one queen. They just have several queens that take over for months at a time. Because nobody really wants the job of being a queen. Because it's a lot of work. So, but yeah, something obviously has to be done because Rain Wings are going missing, and you can't have that in a dragon tribe. You just can't have people just dragons just vanishing in thin air. So, yeah, it's a fascinating book with lots of intrigue and lots of plot twists. Just like the other Wings of Fire books, very very well written. Yeah. This book does give rise to a future character that is really poignant or important in the next arc, is all I'm going to say. Kind of an unexpected kind of way. Anyways, without going into too much detail here, yeah, there's a lot that goes on. The problem is that Rainwing anatomy, or anatomy, basically requires or makes Rainwing sleep quite a bit, which makes outsiders think they're just lazy, which they're not. They're just very, very tired in the middle of the day during their sun nap time. And you can blame them. A good nap is always good. But yeah. So, yeah, Glory has her work cut out for her, and so do the Dragonettes of Destiny as they help her to try and figure out what's going on. But that's not all that happens. They find something rather remarkable in the rainforest. And I think that it's in this book that they meet. Let me figure out who it is. Which one is it? They meet one of the Sandwing Queens, but I forget which one it is. Blaze. They meet Blaze. And yeah. It's very interesting. But they actually find a way to meet Blaze, one of the three contesting Sandwing Queens. Really, really neat. I think that's it. Wait a minute. Let me think. Got to do the little mental rewind thing. Yeah, it would have to be this book where they do that. Because in the next book that happens. Okay. Yeah. So anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of strange things that are happening in the rainforest. And I'm just unraveling that plot and that mystery is really, really fascinating. But yeah. Without giving away any spoilers, it's really, really hard to do a book review that doesn't have spoilers. But yeah, This is where we are, though. Anyways, this is a book that you should really check out. What I like most is that the books are always consistent. The world building is very immersive. Um, you can always feel the world because it's very well written. The characters feel real. The characters you're supposed to like, you really, really like, and the characters you're supposed to hate, you really, really hate. Which means the characters are very well drawn, very well written. Um, and that's kind of and that's an amazing thing to have a very well written character. Um, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. There's a lot I missed, but there's so many spoilers that yeah. But yeah, okay. So I think that is where I'm going to have to end it without giving away any spoilers. Um, it's an amazing book series, and if you're planning on reading it, to make sure you start from book one. You can go up to your library, your local library, if you don't want to buy a copy of the book. That's basically I bought the first book for like $2, I think, from a used bookstore, and I'm like, well, this is an amazing book. I think I'll get all the rest from the library. And we have a small library here, but they had all the books, so it's like, okay, that's cool. Any book that they didn't have, if somebody else was reading it, then they were happy to get it from another library through interlibrary loan or Rails or whatever it's called here in Illinois. I don't know, but yeah, this is an amazing book that you should check out. Provide you read them in order. It's just easier if you read them in order. Um, but yeah, um, that is going to do it, I believe. Yeah, I think I've covered all my notes. Okay. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.